Hello, everyone. How are you guys? I am Shay. Welcome back to my beautiful channel, Divine and Gifted. I am here to do your Mercury Retrograde reading. So let's tap in. Let's see what's coming towards us. This Mercury Retrograde. I am in the living room. I just never moved my space. So actually, my space will be in the living room, but I just haven't set it up yet. I've been saying I'm going to set it up. So I'm gonna set it up eventually. But what's up? How are you guys? What's up? So Mercury retrograde is in Libra, and it'll be in the sign of Libra. And it'll be there until I think October 17th. So I'll probably come back and do like a little check-in to see where you guys are. But you already know we're going to be having the returns, okay? Because I just heard Return of the Mac. And when I hear that song, I have somebody coming, okay? Somebody is coming to say something, okay? Every time. It never fails. So, yeah, let's see what it is. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective, working in their highest good, for their highest favor, asking for messages full of unconditional love, light, healing, clarity, truth, and understanding for who, what, where, what's coming towards the collective during this Mercury retrograde. Also asking any guided messages that you have for the collective at this time as well. Maybe we'll look into some finances and career. Asking for high vibrational messages full of unconditional love and light, healing. Did I say that already? Truth, clarity, and understanding. Please. Please protect our energy, our aura, our space, our frequency as we enter into this sacred divine space. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So, I hope you guys are doing great. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Okay. I don't know if you guys taps in, but baby, we did Soul Setting Sunday, and it's going to be an every Sunday type of thing. So if you guys aren't, if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you guys are not in my group, go ahead, check out the description box below. Follow me on Instagram, add my Facebook group. She's the one, Divine and Gifted. So we can get you right for the week. Okay. Period. So with that being said, let's see. Y'all know how I like to look. Doubt is here. I think I want to start off with some spirit messages. Well, let's start off with a healing message first. Let us start off with a healing message first for the collective. Please and thank you. Okay. Thank you. For this Mercury retrograde, Spirit, what messages do you have for them for this Mercury retrograde? Spirit messages, please. Current energy, please. Collective reading. She's the one Divine and Gifted. Thank you. So we have divine consciousness, okay? Some of you guys are going to be activated. Look, going through you guys could be purging, like purging. Purging can happen so many ways. You could be sick, you could be throwing up, headaches, crying, going to the bathroom constantly. You get what I'm saying? It can happen in so many ways. Constantly sweating. You get what I'm saying? Hot up and down. And purging happens in more than one way. Okay. So, just keep that in mind. Wishful thinking, because I did just see that shooting star right there at the top. You see that shooting star at the top? Wishful thinking. But let's see. Divine consciousness. I opened up to illusion. Appearances are not what they seem. You need more information. So for some of you guys are, it's like when I see illusions come out, there's a need for you not to believe the things that you cannot see. You get what I'm saying? I feel like some of you guys are trying to convince yourself or trying to tell yourself this is not what I want, when deep down inside this is what you really want. Or some of you guys are trying to, what does it say? Appearances are not what they seem. You need more information. It's like just because you can see it does not mean that that's necessarily what it is, because there could be a lot of things that you don't know about that's going on behind the scenes that has not been revealed to you yet because it's just not time. So when I see this illusion card, believe, just keep the faith and believe. Don't lose faith, but also don't overthink. You get what I'm saying? And don't assume just because you can see something, that does not mean that's what it is. Okay. That's basically what this is saying. Distractions are everywhere now. Your soul compass is asking you to reassess your direction to uncover your true path. Does this action or decision bring you closer to your life's purpose? What are you doing? Are you falling for illusion or any type of trap or anything? Okay. So we have divine consciousness here. Okay, it's a beautiful card. It says divine awakening, opening your mind to the new possibilities. It says right now you are experiencing an awakening. Congratulations. You are raising your consciousness and are energetically shifting. Your divine blueprint has been activated into a new state of awareness. You may feel oversensitive, but it will soon pass as you adjust to this new vibration. You are now connected to the healing energy of the divine. Miracles can occur now, and if you keep a positive mindset, Archangel Gabriel supervises these transitions as you become connected in mind, body, and spirit. Being connected to divine consciousness aligns you with the divine purpose, grows, and expands your spirit, encouraging you to remember who you are before you came into being. You are encouraged to meditate to remove yourself from earthly dramas. You are encouraged to meditate to remove yourself from earthly dramas, gossip, and physical issues. Be gentle with yourself. Eat nutritious foods, drink enough water, and get plenty of rest. By connecting to the state consciousness higher than our mind's physical awareness, we eliminate impurities and toxicity within the body. Like I said, you guys could be purging. You get what I'm saying? Like right now, my throat hurt. I have no idea I don't have no stuffy nose. You get what I'm saying? But it's on fire. It don't hurt. It's just like scratchy. It says spirit. Higher thought forms and angelic connections and animal messages will come to you now. Keep a journal for the next 21 days to record these thoughts and feelings and messages, meditation, dream states that may arise or appear to you throughout the day as your body adjusts to these new energies. Okay, so you guys could be coming into contact with your spirit animals, new spirit guides, numbers that you see, synchronicity, signs, words. Like I seen poppy. Like I had a dream about a poppy. I'm talking to y'all like I'm live, huh? I had a dream about a poppy. Well, I don't know what it was. It was like a circle thorned flower. And I looked it up and I thought it was it may have been a thistle, but when I looked it up, I didn't get nothing, but I came across a poppy flower. And then I was like, this ain't it, because it's not what I saw. And then when I got on Instagram, the first thing I saw was poppy. Okay, so I don't know. But it says the prayer. I am at one with the divine energy. I allow divinity to flow through me and align my unique vibration to the highest form of universal love. Okay? Now, let's go back to that affirmation. I am one with the divine energy. I allow my divinity to flow through me and align my unique vibration to the highest form of universal love. Okay? Now, can I get a spirit message, please? Just gonna shuffle these. Yeah, spirit. Let's see. Spirit message for the collective for this Mercury retrograde. Thank you. It says a place beyond time. Don't get so caught up in the everyday drama of life. Close your eyes, focus on your breath. Allow it to carry you into a peaceful space inside your heart, an eternal place beyond time filled with love. Okay, so this is confirming the message that just came out, because you guys are really needing to step back. And this is the same light. Look at that. You guys are being showered with light, it being activated. I feel volts pulsing, or something like that, but a place beyond time. You guys are being connected. I also feel angelic presence. Okay, so some of you guys could be having angels present around you. Make sure you're giving gratitude, peace, love, and happiness, sending that to your ancestor, spirit team, and angels at this time. Okay, and then we also have, can you feel me? Okay, so spirit is asking you, can you feel the presence that's around you? And this presence may be different for everyone. Like I said, sometimes the presence could be sad because there's a need for you to address some things that's going on emotionally. Sometimes it could be happy. It could be because It could be you're feeling drained energetically. If that, when you feel drained, that's a need for you to take a break, to regroup. When you're Hood Healer, she just posted it. When you're tired, you're out of alignment. You get what I'm saying? There's a need for you to recalibrate. Okay, but can you feel me? Your feminine aspect is awakening. Feel the goddess energy inside you. She seeks acknowledgement and validation. New energies, insights, and opportunities are emerging. Wake up, embrace, and celebrate. So, like I said, some of you guys could be going through a spiritual awakening. Some of you guys need to take a short holiday break. Go take a bath. Just take some time to yourself. Okay? So, with that being said, I'm going to put these up. Let's get into it. Spirit, what are the current obstacles and blockages that the collective will face? Look, death. And this is the new start that's coming. A lot of you guys there's a lot of things that's coming up being presented to you at this time. And these things are coming back from the past because the death card is here as a blockage. And because they're coming back from the past, of course, it's Mercury retrograde. But because it wasn't closed properly, something wasn't ended properly, there are still some things that need to be said. Or it's an opportunity for you to fix, to see if it can move forward. And it can be romantically, it could be job-wise, it could just be your own thoughts, how you feel about yourself. You guys are going through very transformative energy right now. It says, I am learning that the endings bring new, merely beginnings. And I also feel like the blockage is being able to release and let go of something, person, place, or thing, being able to release and let go so the new can come into your life. This Mercury retrograde is to help you find your peace. You get what I'm saying? However it's going to present itself to you in life. Look, freedom is here. So not only is it coming back from the past to clear up karma, but it's also in your current situations and current circumstances. How or what have you been holding on to that you have been neglecting to let go? Because this is a blockage. Letting something go so something new can come in. What is that? Need to be a person, place, or thing. Why have you been holding on to it so tight? What's keeping you there? Why do you feel stuck? Why do you feel stagnant? Why do you feel confused? Why, when you think about this situation, you get in your thoughts, you feel guilty, you shame yourself? Why? You get what I'm saying? These are the things that you really need to pay attention to this Mercury retrograde. What else? And then we have growth. What else? Then we have forgiveness. We have love. Okay? So this basically, and then failure. And then some of you guys, based upon your current situation or whatever it is that you're in, it's like at one point in your life you was up and you was feeling yourself, you was feeling good, but now you've came to this place to where you don't know how you got here, you don't know how things fell apart, you don't know how you became lost, you don't know how you became confused, you don't know how you took so many steps back, you don't know how. And what Spirit is saying, that this energy of you not knowing how is the lesson in itself. That is what Spirit is saying. You didn't fail. You didn't fail, but I had to take you down this route to bring some things to your awareness, because you were living in a facade. This was the illusion. You were making yourself believe certain things because you were seeing certain things, or because it was like you had a hard time with accepting certain things. You had a hard time with accepting certain things. So with that being said, now the death card and the growth card is here. And these are blockages, this Mercury retrograde, because it's like, not only are you having a hard time with releasing and letting something go, but you're also having a hard time stepping up to the plate. You get what I'm saying? You're having a hard time with shedding those old facades about yourself, because there's a lot of healing, and you could be attached to something or someone out of love. And you're like, oh, I love this person, but is it love if it prevents your growth? Is it love if it stunts you, if it stops you, if it doesn't nurture, if it doesn't uplift? Is it love? What is love? What is love? Because right now, how you're looking at it is, you're looking at it as, it says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And you're looking as a mistake that you have made as the burden. And this is what's keeping you stuck and stagnant in this situation. So now when Mercury retrograde comes into the sign of Libra, it's making you become aware of the mistakes that you have made, and telling you that it's okay for you to accept these things so you can be able to grow, so new things can come towards you. It's okay to give forgiveness, and you don't have to harbor onto resentment, or you don't have to shame yourself, or you don't have to, because I feel shameful energy. You don't have to self-sabotage yourself by staying stuck and stagnant in a situation because there is love or there's some type of attachment, or you've become codependent on the situation, or you've built a trauma bond. You've convinced yourself that you deserve this situation because of something that has happened to you in the past, and that is something that was hard for you to move away from all in itself. Okay, damn. I'm on fire. Yes, ma'am. Let me give it to you. Look, you've convinced yourself. You've fallen for your own illusion. You set up your own trap. You get what I'm saying? You became entrapped in your own thoughts. Okay? And you becoming entrapped in your own thoughts, it's like you started to suffocate yourself. You started to suffocate your wants, your desires, your aspirations, your needs. You cut that off. And when you cut that off, when you made the decision to settle, you get what I'm saying? That is when you got stuck and was caught in a cycle to where you would move forward, then you would step back. You would move forward, you would step back, and every step you would take forward, you would take 10 steps back. And every 10 steps back, you would get deeper and deeper and deeper into your imagination, into your thoughts, into your feelings, and say, you know what, I could have did this. You start over judging, you start judging yourself, and then you start being overly critical on yourself, and you start trying to hold yourself to a higher standard, but still settling in the current position that you're in. Okay? It's time to break that. It's time. It's time to break that. I'm sorry, but it is. What's the overall blockage here for the collective? The overall blockage is adversity. The overall blockage is you accepting the challenges that you need to accept. You're accepting the changes that you need to accept, and actually overcoming these things. Okay? Look, I just told you about yourself right here. Adversity, judgment, and fear. And it's like your biggest fear is your biggest regret, which is failure. That is you letting yourself down. You letting your people who look up to you down. That is you letting your family or your friends or your close relatives down. It's like you have to put on this facade and make it seem like you're happy, but in dark hours, you're judging yourself. You're criticizing yourself. You're being hard on yourself. You're talking down on yourself. You're not uplifting yourself, or you're just constantly in your thoughts, worried about your next move, how you're going to do this, how you're going to do that. But in your current situation, you're settling. So when you settle in your current situation, how do you grow? And then when you're in a situation that there's a blockage within love, the love doesn't support you. It doesn't uplift you. It doesn't inspire you. It doesn't encourage you. It poisons you. It makes you feel like you're the bad guy. You get what I'm saying? And then you get caught. It's like, I kind of get a feeling of you start to gaslight yourself. You start to downplay yourself. And now it's time for you to have the confidence to go after what it is you want. Okay? It's time for you to find balance. Yes, taking your time through this transition or this process is very necessary, but at the same time, what is it that you're holding on to? What griefs? What are you harboring? What resentments do you have? Who do you actually need to forgive? Starting with yourself, what have you done that you need to forgive? Who do you want forgiveness from that you afraid that if you move forward, if you change directions, change paths, they won't agree and they won't never forgive you. And that's your fear right there. Like, oh, will they ever forgive me for this? Or you get what I'm saying? For some of you, that may not resonate with all. But anyways, let's talk about it, okay? So let me see where you guys' focus should be. Whoa. This card, it says, how can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? Okay. Growing our self-love is a medicine to the world's broken heart. When you heal, we heal. When you stopped, I had to. Mercury Retrograde at its finest. My phone always gets full during Mercury Retrograde. But anyways, it might be facts. So with that being said, what I was saying was, how can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? This card says, growing our self-love is medicine to the world. Broken heart. When you heal, we all heal. When you give yourself more grace, you are able to give the world more grace. Today's soul action. Look at yourself with a graceful filter. You are meant to be in this moment of your life. Okay? Hold on. Let's talk about it. Today's soul action. Look at yourself with a graceful filter. You are meant to be in this moment of your life. Release the inner critic and fill in that hole with your soul's truth. That you are infinite, you are loved, and you are already there. You get what I'm saying? Right now, this Mercury retrograde is trying to get you to release things that is no longer serving you, and get out of the habit of not being able to express yourself. Get out of the habit of not being able to let go of certain things, person, place, or thing, because you're afraid of being rejected, or you're afraid of being accepted, or you're afraid of being forgiven, or you're afraid of letting everyone else down. What about the promises that you made to yourself? What about you letting yourself down? You get what I'm saying? So this card says, how can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? Okay. All the other cards that fell out, I really didn't want to take them, but I'm going to read them. What excuses am I making for myself right now? Am I apologizing for my own truth? When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Because this is like, what excuses are you making? Are you apologizing? Are you living your true, authentic self? When was the last time you actually enjoyed the moment? Who was that with? Who you had around you? What were you doing? What is it that you truly aspire and desire? What is it? It says, from whom can I release judgment from right now? Judgment closes our heart to the truth and separates us from love. It binds us to fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what it is. The other card, it says, who am I comparing myself to right now? What else could this mean? What else, what more do you want out of your life? And what else could this mean? There are multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limited beliefs. Our first reaction is this okay? Should I be doing this? I feel sad. I shouldn't feel like this, so I should go back. Or I feel worried. I shouldn't feel like this, so I should do it anyway. Or I should, no. Hold on. Stop. Check in with yourself. It's okay for you to be in that moment. It's okay for you to be in that space. Look at the situation today by stepping outside of your trigger and ask, what else could this mean? If I'm feeling broken, what else could this mean? What else could this feeling mean? Have I been settling for too long? Have I been downplaying myself for too long? What is this broken feeling? What is this emptiness? How can I fill up myself? How can I be more for myself? The other cards that fell out, it says, do I surround myself with people who lift me up? Are you surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals? Do you have a spirit team? Are you connecting with your spirit team? Do you have a soul family? Are you connecting with your soul family? Are you going out to meet new people? Or are you just constantly surrounding yourself with the same individuals who aren't even on the same page as you? Like, you can't even hold a real conversation with them. And every time you go and try to express yourself, they blame you for everything that you have, for everything that you feel. You get what I'm saying? Is that the type of people you want to surround yourself by? Is that the people you want to be winning with? Like, come on now. And then it says, what do I resist feeling right now? And that is, what are the lies that you're telling yourself? What are the lies that you're telling yourself? Why aren't you free? Why aren't you happy? Where do you feel incomplete? And how do you go after it? What excuses are you making for yourself? And to whom are you making excuses for? Period. Okay? So let's see who or what is coming towards the collective. Spirit, who or what is coming towards the collective for the next for this Mercury retrograde. Current energy, Mercury retrograde in the sign of Libra, 2021. This is beautiful. Who or what is coming towards the collective? The Strength card. And this is, hold on, let's see. What else? What's the situation? Ace of Swords. This Strength card is you for so long not having the strength, the confidence, the ability to say or speak your truth, to go after what you want, not being strong enough. And it's not that, oh, I'm weak-minded. No, that's not it. It's just that like I said, some of you guys got into this energy of settling for so long and doing what other people wanted you to do, or you stayed at a job for so long where you were unsatisfied. You stayed in a specific space for so long in an apartment. You stayed so long. You've got so comfortable to where it started to become the normal. And that is the illusion that you placed. And you started to believe it. You started to live your everyday life like you were happy, but in all actuality, you weren't happy. You just didn't have the strength to see what you needed to see, because then you would have to accept a certain amount of truth about yourself, that I made this life and it's a complete lie. This is not even who I am anymore. And sometimes that is hard for you to accept. The person that I've been sleeping next to, I don't even want to be with. And I'm still here, I'm stuck, right? But now the situation is, you're realizing what you were holding on to. That Four of Pentacles, you're realizing this. You sat there and you started to analyze. You really started to look at how your life was unfolding, and you realized that I needed more. Yes, I'm trying to hold on to the riches and everything that I have, but I'm realizing that the more I hold on, the less everything can grow. The more insecure I feel, the more lack of confidence I have, the more my self-esteem is low, the more I start to self-sabotage situations, the more I start to think negative, the more I obsessively think, the more I worry. You get what I'm saying? That is the Four of Pentacles. That is everything that you're holding on to. But now with this Six of Swords to the Ace of Swords, now I'm ready to go for my happiness. Now I'm ready to go for my peace. Now I'm ready for everything that I need to actually come to me. I'm ready to get out of troubled waters. I'm ready to get out of troubled energy. I'm ready to get out of the need to want more. I'm ready to get out of this envious spirit that I have. Is when I see somebody else's success, I say, why aren't I there? And I start to realize that for so long I was holding on, and I was repeating the cycles, and I kept going back to the past, and I kept making the same mistakes, and I kept trying to hold on to everything that I could, because this was all I knew. But the more I realized that all I knew wasn't good for me anymore, that Ace of Swords started to kick in. I started to see things. I started to see my life flourishing. I started to see my aspirations prosper. I started to see the seeds that I plant grow in my mind, and I started to wonder, how can I get there? That Six of Swords, I was stuck for so long. I was stagnant for so long. I was confused for so long. I blamed myself for so long. I pointed the finger for so long. I made excuses for so long. I allowed them for so long. To now I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to be the very, very, very best version of myself. I'm ready to accept who I am, and I'm ready to go after what it is that I want. I don't know who I'm talking to, but baby, you are. And you got it. You got it. You got it. It's on you. It's on you. Now, let's see what else is coming towards you guys. Look. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wrapping up karmic cycles. Wrapping up karmic cycles. So you... Okay. This is... For some of you guys are going to be traveling. Okay, some of you guys could be going back and forth across the world, across states. You get what I'm saying? For some of you guys, that's clearly here. Okay? Because this right here. Okay? You guys are picking up and you're moving. Okay? For others of you guys, okay? Look at this. The second I choose, because the Six of Swords to the Ace of Swords is the Seven of Swords. And it's right here. The second that I choose to start running away from my problems, the second that I start to choose to sit down and actually revisit some of the things or some of the situations that I've been in. So the second that I start to go back to recreate, the second I start to go back and nurture and water and grow myself, the seeds that I planted within me, the second I start to go back and I look at the things that I've been running away from that was actually bringing me happiness, but I was stuck and I was torn in between the two. I was torn between my mind and my heart. The second I start to go back and realize, like, you know what? I've been running away for too long. It's now time for me to go back and revisit, re-strategize. It's time for me to, it's replanning. It's time for me to go back and replan, to look at my steps and start facing my fears, start facing my truth, start facing my reality, so I can have this brand new spanking beginning. Baby, listen. Baby, listen. You understand me? Do you understand me? It's right here. And you're going to have an infinite flow of abundance coming into your life, because you're starting to realize, I deserve. I'm happy. I deserve to be happy. I don't deserve to stay stagnant or complacent in any situation that is deteriorating my growth, my process, my life. I'm ready to move forward. And I feel like, because you've realized this now, Spirit is gonna bless you. I've let myself down so many times. I've allowed people to hurt me, and I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of staying in a situation to where when I try to come home and find peace, I find anger, I find confusion, I find arguments that don't even make sense. I find me constantly revisiting the past, but we've already moved away from the past. I find myself sitting here trying to figure out, how many times have I let myself down, and how many times did I say never again, and how many times did I settle and say I'm still back in the same situation 10 months later, a year later, 2 years later. How many times are we going to keep repeating this same cycle over and over again with ourselves, with our friends, our parents, our mates? You get what I'm saying? How many times are we going to complete this cycle to where we feel betrayed? To where we betrayed ourselves, to where we went against our word, to where we didn't stand up for what we believed in. How many times? The Page of Pentacles is here with the Ten of Cups, baby, because them days are over. I'm ready for my new beginning, and I'm going towards my Ten of Cups. I was very indecisive. I was stuck. I was confused. I was stagnant. And this energy that you're going through, this purging that you're going through, this sense of awareness, this heightened intuition that you're stepping into, is Spirit saying, congratulations, you're ready for the next level. Period. Look. Because I was in situations to where there wasn't an equal give and take. I was constantly giving. I was not listening to my intuition. There was lies, there was secrets, there was hidden truths. You get what I'm saying? Even to myself. And now I'm ready. This is a great fucking reading. Now I'm ready. I'm ready to tear down everything that was unstable in my life. And I'm ready to build anew. Okay? So let me pull you guys' best advice here for this Mercury retrograde season. Complicated. Okay, let's see. Bruh. Complicated is the number 11. So it says, my sweet one, wouldn't it be nice if life were always simple and things were obvious and transparent? Drawing this symbol reminds you that sometimes there are more elements to consider that can be next to impossible to understand. Them all in the moment. Wait, what? Drawing this symbol reminds you that sometimes there are so many elements to consider that it can be impossible to understand them all in the moment, especially when you most want to find an answer. Right now, things are complex, and only time will help you put all the pieces to the puzzle together. Just remember, simple can also be boring, and complications can make for deeper and more mature experiences. Don't try to figure this one out. Just be open and follow the threads of life's mysterious rare webs. Now, things may be complicated. It may be hard for you to comprehend. It may be hard for you to accept why you have to wait, why you have to go through this cycle, why you stayed here for so long, why you accepted this and why that. But what Spirit is saying, the complications isn't the problem. You not accepting the truth of the situation is the problem. And that's what made things complicated. Okay? So, best advice. Collective energy. Best advice is yes. Give me 2 more. Perfect timing. Be assertive, and if you believe. What else do you need to know? Right now, everything is happening in your life. Everything is falling apart. Everything is coming together. Everything is being meant to let go. It's being meant for you to receive. It's meant for you to open up. It's meant for you to see. It's meant for you to go through this awakening process. It's all the perfect time for it right now. But the only thing about it is the power of the mind is where everything is going to manifest. So if you believe and if you take action, if you be assertive, everything will manifest for you. There is a need for you to get more information within the next few weeks, because a lot of you guys have a lot of things going on behind the scenes that you're unaware of. So you need to be patient instead of trying to rush everything and move forward. Okay? Asking your angels and surrounding yourself with helpful people will be the most beneficial for you at this time. Within the next few months, meditation brings answers. And maybe some of you guys for the next few months don't need to move, don't need to act, don't need to do anything, but just meditate. Okay? No need to worry is here with romance. When it comes to love, your love life, and how everything is going to unfold, it's going to unfold for you. Okay? But please reconsider some of the options, some of the people that you have in your life. Okay? Before moving forward, before making some type of decision, because in the near future, you may have a new opportunity coming towards you. Look, thank you very much, Spirit. Big happy changes, period. So I'm going to leave you guys there. I hope you have a great day. I'm so sorry this video is so long. Oh.